Sophie Thatcher's twin Ellie is one of her biggest inspirations. The Yellow Jackets actress and her twin were raised in Evanston, Illinois. Their parents welcomed two children, Alexander and Emma, before giving birth to identical twins Ellie and Sophie on October 18, 2000. They were raised as members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, also known less formally as the Mormon Church. Although they grew up collaborating artistically, going down individual creative paths as adults, Ellie with visual arts, Sophie with acting, made them a stronger pair, Sophie told Polyester Zine in April 2023. It helped us form a tighter bond because to some extent, it feels like I get to see myself and what could have been if I had chosen a different artistic route. The same month in 2023, Sophie told Story and Rain that they really fuel each other as artists. There's nobody else in the world that I trust more than them, and I trust their taste. We basically have the same exact taste, she said. Here's everything to know about Sophie Thatcher's twin Ellie and their sibling relationship. They grew up members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Sophie and Ellie spent their childhood in Evanston, Illinois, a suburb located just outside of Chicago. They both attended Evanston Township High School. In Chicago, there weren't a lot of Mormons in the town growing up, Sophie told Hunger magazine in 2022. I grew up expecting everyone to be Mormon and nobody was. It isolated me and my twin even more so. Sophie is no longer a member of the church. I don't think it's evil, I just don't think it's right for me, Sophie told Hunger magazine. Working was a good way to get me out of going to church. However, Sophie partly credits the Mormon Church for her creative path. You grow up with a lot of art and musicality within the Mormon Church, she told Talkhouse in October 2023. The actress also indicated to Talkhouse in the same interview that Ellie is not a member of the church anymore either, saying, Ellie is not Mormon at all. They come from a big, and very artistic, family. Sophie told Story and Rain in 2023 that she grew up with a large family. I have endless cousins, and they're all in Utah, in Idaho. Everyone's very musical, that's how I grew up, she explained to the outlet. In October 2023, Sophie revealed to Talkhouse that her mom and dad both have 7 siblings. While her mom's current occupation is unknown, Sophie told Story and Rain that her mother played piano and later revealed to Interview magazine in September 2024 that she was a piano teacher. According to his Instagram, their older brother Alexander is a writer. Meanwhile, their older sister Emma is an award-winning filmmaker, actor, and photographer. Seeing Emma perform in school productions when they were kids inspired Sophie and Ellie to put on plays of their own in their living room. I thought it was the most magical thing in the world, Sophie told ELLE in May 2024. I knew that's exactly what I wanted to do. When asked by Hunger in 2022 what her greatest ambitions were, Sophie said she wanted to work with her siblings. I think that's a really special thing. I honestly have the most talented family, and I think that's rare, she said. Sophie has described herself and Ellie as feeling like outcasts. Sophie told Story and Rain that returning to Utah to see family was refreshing. They're all weird. I always thought that me and Ellie came out of nowhere. We didn't come out of nowhere, we came from feeling like all of them, feeling out like outcasts, she said. Sophie revealed to Hunger that growing up, it seemed as though they were the only people into art and other creative endeavors, which naturally made them feel a bit different growing up. The twins were always creative together. As they got older, Sophie pursued acting, while her twin focused on visual arts such as painting, photography, music, and videography. I think they're the most talented person, Sophie told InStyline May 2023. They make claymations everybody should watch. They did this new video for Avi Tare, the guy from Animal Collective, and I love his music, and the video's fantastic. In June 2024, under the name Junk DNA, Ellie released an album titled Plains of Radiance, which she described in an Instagram post as being 18 minutes long and consisting of stop-motion, found footage and claymation music videos. Sophie told Story and Rain in April 2023 that she is very inspired by Ellie's art. In August, Sophie released her debut single Black and Blue, followed by another single, Pivot and Scrape, in September. Both tracks are from her debut EP Pivot and Scrape, released October 11. Speaking to Interview in September 2024 about releasing music, Sophie said that she's been making music since I was 14 just by myself. In the same interview she gave a nod to Ellie's musical taste, saying she would most trust either herself or my twin sister, with the AUX. Ellie and Sophie starred in a music video together. The twins starred in a music video that award-winning director Jessica Reddick created for the Lincoln Square's Brighter Days in 2016. This wasn't their first time in front of the camera together. According to W Magazine, the twins split the role of Rebecca Gibbs in the play Our Town when they were children. Ellie is one of Sophie's biggest supporters and comforters.